Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Money Talk with Dan. My name is Lesedi Mahlatsi Mukoni and I'm here with the current number one financial practitioner in South Africa, Daniel Wolf. Dan, how are you doing today?
How's it, Lesedi? Right, and you?
Can't complain, always good chatting to you.
Nice to see you again.
And I think the audience really gets excited when they see us, with another episode on the screen.
I think it's more you than me, eh?
Come on, no, it's the both of us. It takes two to tango.
Absolutely, my
So
brother.
we can just run into it, Dan, just a bit more about yourself and how the laying of the land looks for you right now. So you've been in the game for almost 2 decades now. Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you
really
very much.
incredible. Shed some light on how that journey has shaped you up until this day.
So I remember a couple of years ago, approaching the 10-year mark,
Yeah.
and I always used to round up, almost a decade.
Yeah.
And now I'm approaching almost 2 decades, and it's been unbelievably phenomenal. We've had a great run, and we've had an unbelievably successful career up until now. Yeah, and I mean, the last sort of 10 years have definitely shaped me. The first 10 years of my career was really sort of finding my ground, finding where I fit in, finding where I belong, finding my purpose, finding my why. And I think about 10 years ago, there was a penny that dropped, and the upward trajectory that we've taken since then has been unbelievably good and amazing. It's been a great ride.
That's good to hear. That's good
Yes.
to hear. And open up a bit about your risk and investment pool. What is your book looking like? What are you managing? And what products and the value of the products?
100%.
Yeah.
So currently, if you look at my risk and investment pool, it's just north of 2 billion rand.
That's incredible. Well
Thank you
done.
very much. It's taken a long time to build a solid book like that. A lot of people ask me what it is that I do, and it's a very difficult question to articulate because, I believe your true value is actually demonstrated through your value proposition and your advice process.
Okay.
And we speak about the advice process in this industry. And that is the journey that one takes with an advisor, and it's really, as I said, demonstrated through that journey. So a lot of guys will sign on the second visit. We take at least 3 to 4 to 5 visits to actually conclude a deal. And that is because we are looking at all aspects of the client's financial portfolio. So I like to call it a turnkey financial solution, where we look at your will, your trusts. We look at education plans. We look at investments, both onshore and offshore.
Yes.
We look at your short-term car, household structure, your belongings, your personal effects, your commercial insurance or your machinery, your stock. We also look at things like your buy and sell agreements, your key man insurance, your partnership agreements. We've got quite a nice legal team that back us, that help us and assist us in drafting these various different contracts. And then, of course, we've got your generic or your long-term savings, maybe your retirement annuities, and then your normal risk products like your life cover, your disability, your income protection, salary protection, dread disease. We've even got some dread disease products for the little ones, for kids.
That's really good.
So quite a bouquet of products, and we've got quite a nice offshore product as well. We've got our offshore offices in the Isle of Man, but what's quite nice about that is you don't have to run an offshore portfolio with someone in the Isle of Man. You're running your offshore portfolio in the Isle of Man with somebody that you can actually feel and touch in South Africa, which is actually really key when doing an investment of that nature.
Of course.
So when you look at the bouquet of products, it's really a vast range of products that we offer our clients.
I like that you can still keep in touch with your offshore manager, because it's not one of those situations of don't call us, we'll call you. I mean,
Correct.
It's your money, you want to be on top of it. That's really good. And you mentioned the products that you offer. Now, the general problems that your average client has, what type of solutions do you solve? What type of problems do you solve?
Now, I think at the end of the day, clients have got portfolios, and often the portfolio does not make sense to them. So we come in and we restructure that portfolio to make sense. And I'll give you a very quick example before we wrap up. I had a client paying 16,000 Rand a month once on a retirement annuity.
Okay.
He had no education, no short-term savings, no life policies, no nothing. And we basically took that 16,000 Rand and we dissected it. We did a 3 grand life policy, a 3 grand investment, a 3 grand education plan, and a 7 grand retirement annuity. And all of a sudden, we've taken a 16,000 Rand premium that served one need, and we've split it, still 16,000 Rand, but we now are serving 4 or 5 needs. And that is when the portfolio now starts making sense to the client, in my opinion.
I really like that. And ladies and gentlemen, that's an example of what it looks like when you have a financial advisor who has your best interests at heart, really taking the time to help you. It's all about helping you to achieve your financial goals.
That is correct.
Daniel, thank you so much for your time, and
Thank you.
looking forward to the next one.
Thank you, Lesedi.